It is another delight to come your way this first Wednesday of the month of April 2025 and add value to your day as a business owner, business manager, even as an employee that work in that organization or business. And this morning, the topic of our conversation is 4 strategic ways to strengthen the positive cash flow position of your business. 4 strategic ways. There are so many ways, but we'll just look at 4 as time will permit. 4 strategic ways to strengthen your positive cash flow position of your business. Now, cash flow is the movement of cash into your business and the movement of cash out of your business. Now, when the cash that is coming into your business is more than the cash that is going out, you are in a positive cash flow position, and that is very important for you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, a business manager, because that enables you to be able to, handle your daily, weekly, and monthly expenses, monthly operational expenses, weekly operational expenses, and then it also puts you in that vantage position to be able to leverage on investment opportunities as they show up. Very important. Cash flow, positive cash flow for that matter, is very important. And today, like I said, we are looking at 4 strategic ways to strengthen the positive cash flow position of your business. And the number 1 strategic way to do that is for you to intentionally ensure cash sales. Now, if a business is not selling, then that business is not a business. But as important as sales, as important as selling, what kind of sales do you have? What makes the your sales portfolio, your sales bag? What kind of sales is there? Is it cash sales or is it credit sales? We have so many businesses that are always involving sales, but a larger portion of that sales is credit sales. And credit sales does not put you in a positive cash flow position. Now, imagine a situation whereby, in the month of March 2025, a business made 6 million naira sales, but when you look at the bank balance of that business, it's reflecting 2 million naira. So there is account receivable outside of 4 million naira. What will happen to such a business if that kind of business is hit with a financial obligation of 5 million naira? Look at it. 6 million naira worth of sales in the month of March 2025. Account balance, bank balance, 2 million naira. And there is a financial obligation of 5 million naira. What will happen to such a business? That spells trouble. A lot of trouble, So as a business owner, as a business manager, you need to be very intentional about making sure that you generate cash sales, not just sales, cash sales, so that your positive cash flow position will be strengthened. Very, very important. And one of the ways, among so many ways that you can use to inspire your customers, your clients to pay cash is by giving them incentive, discounts, so that at the point of purchase, they are making payment, they are transferring that money into your account, and then your cash flow position is strengthened. You are experiencing positive cash flow position. Like I said, remember, cash flow is the movement of money in and out of your business, and when the money coming in is more than the money going out, you are in a positive cash flow position that will help you to be able to meet up with your expenses as they fall due, and also be able to leverage on investment opportunities that will come your way. The second strategic way that you can use to put your business in a positive cash flow position is for you to ensure you have a balanced inventory. Balanced inventory. Now, do not keep stocks that you don't need. And you must try as much as possible to resist the temptation or the bait from suppliers that will make you want to spend more money, to buy stock and have a lot of inventory that you may not need. You should be able to watch your inventory and know that this is what I need per time. Because if you put so much cash into buying so much product that you may not need, what is going to happen is that you would have weakened your cash flow position. That will put you in a negative cash flow position. And at the end of the day, you may not be able to enjoy the benefit that come with enjoying positive cash flow or having positive cash flow position. Then, the third strategic way to ensure that you strengthen your positive cash flow position is for you to ensure good pricing. Ensure good pricing. Now, in terms of ensuring good pricing, don't just have the kind of pricing on your product and on your service that will balance what is going out of your business with what is coming in. Also ensure that the kind of pricing you put on your product or your service brings surplus that way, bring about positive cash flow position. This is very, very important. Then the last one, which I will conclude with this morning, we are looking at 4 strategic ways to strengthen the positive cash flow position of your business. The first one, I said, intentionally ensure cash sales. The second one, ensure you have a balanced inventory. The third one, ensure good pricing. Then the fourth one, which I'm concluding with this morning, is don't owe the wrong debt. Don't owe the wrong debt. This is very, very important. There is positive debt, then there is negative debt. Positive debt are those debts a company involve themselves in, and then they use it to propel their business to the next level. They use it to advance their business forward. In other words, positive debt is the kind of debt that brings in cash inflow, and then the debt is paid, and as well, profit comes in that strengthens the business cash position. But for negative debt, you are even using money from the system, from the business to finance it. It's not bringing any cash inflow, and at the end of the day, it puts the business in a negative cash position. But it is very important that you avoid such debt. Pursue the right debt if you need debt, the kind of debt that will strengthen your positive cash flow position, ensure that you are able to take advantage of business advancement and business growth opportunities, and then you build a better business for the society, build a better business for the nation, be able to employ more people, and then you are able to move from point A through B and enjoy posterity. I believe that profound value will be added to you today as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, even as an employee. And you may want to ask me some questions. That's why my email is right there on the screen. Send your questions across at inwarata@gmail.com, and then we'll be able to look at your questions and then provide the right answers to you. Send your inquiries and move things to the next level. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. When I return, I will say remain amiable. Inwarata. No Sahai. God bless you.